Just so you guys know, I know this is a random way to intro the video, but it is like 13 degrees outside Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. So this blanket, very needed today. Even though our house is heated, my filming room is also the coldest room in our house, and our house is quite old. So it gets a bit chilly in here. Anyway. Hi. If you're new here, welcome for the very first time. If you are a returning regular, welcome back, you guys. Today we are watching Battlestar Galactica. This is the Face of the Enemy Webisodes, which, to my understanding, takes place between season 4, episode 11, and season 4, episode 12. Now, apparently these are kind of hard to track down, and they weren't on the DVDs, so it's kind of, yeah, just hard to find them. Now, I do have a compilation of them, like they're all spliced or put together, so you guys can let me know if it's incomplete or if it's good. Hopefully it's good. I think it should be. I obviously can't pre-watch it, and even if I did, I wouldn't know because I've never seen the show before. So yeah, you guys are just gonna have to let me know if there's anything that's missing between these, but I think that we should be all good. That being said, I think that these are gonna take place, or I assume, and I have been wrong many, many, many times before. Last episode, perfect example. Well, last like season basically regarding Kara, but I think that this is going to be about the 5 Cylons, or about, either it's going to be about the 5 Cylons because it's called Face of the Enemy, right? After Earth discovery, and we're going to like see how they went from Earth to Caprica, or it's going to be, I don't know. That's kind of my guess. So I could be way off. I have been wrong many times before. I will be wrong many times again in the last bit of this show. So that's my guess. Again, only way we can find out is to watch it. As you guys know, we left off with the discovery that Earth is, you know, not suitable for human habitation, or habitation. And yeah, now we have to go find somewhere to live that isn't Earth, but is suitable. Sorry, I have to say suitable for humans. All right, I'm gonna stop talking and let's just see where we are. Also, I did get new glasses. I buried the lead there. You guys can already tell. So yeah. Got a new prescription. My eyes had deteriorated a bit, so it was necessary. Anyway, on to the episode. Okay. Huh? Okay, 9 days after. Oh. Why is he all bloody and shit? What the fuck is happening? Okay.
Go over to the Zephyr, get drunk, sleep for a week, recover.
Okay, so
Shuttle leaves twice a day. You better hurry.
So Ty sends him to shore leave, basically, but there's no shore to leave on, so, you know, just leave, I guess. Just basing it off of Star Trek. Who are you, sir?
You Misha a big favor. Morpho's a tough get.
Thank you. Thank you. If I didn't
Go. Do better. I'll be waiting. Head back to the CIC.
Oh, cute. I was like, are they gonna kiss? But I didn't actually expect them to. Okay, but what is Morpha? Is Gata okay? Because I mean, I imagine that would be quite painful. Who is Gata's man? We have not seen this man before that I remember. Cylons could, like, build him a really good prosthetic leg. No?
Jumping in 3, 2, 1.
Jump!
Oh, they, like, changed the jump animation. I don't know what it's called, but the graphic, it looks different now.
Any ship, Raptor 718, please respond. Any ship, respond.
I entered the coordinates right.
Oh, God,
Obviously not.
Jump drive's not responding.
What? What? What the frack?
Why not?
Give me a sec.
What's wrong with their fucking shuttle?
I know why the drive's not responding.
Why?
Jumped over the red line.
What does that mean?
So now we can't even jump back to where we started? If a high-energy charged subatomic particle hit us, it could have randomly flipped one bit of data in our jump coordinates. It got entered correctly but corrupted.
Oh, weird.
So something flips from 1 to 0, sends us to the puckered end of no place.
So we don't know where the fleet is, and if we did, we couldn't go there.
Yeah.
You know what? Caval's enemy bases couldn't be out there anywhere.
Let me think.
Alright, to be fair, Sharon, that's not really helpful at this moment.
Don't know where we are. God damn it, there's still a chance I frack it up.
Recognize me, Felix?
What he's saying makes sense. There's a star cluster.
It's me.
I've heard of this. It's called a single event upset.
What? Huh? What do you mean it's me?
Over 2 days, they're not here.
2 days.
Just give me a Raptor and a pilot.
And what would you do with that?
Try to find
Jump
his
randomly?
boyfriend.
Sir, there is something in the universe. Something let us find Earth, dead as it is. And I know I can find Felix.
Aw.
Lieutenant.
Me and Felix. And there's been too much loss already.
Oh.
I'll have to run it by the old man.
Thank you, sir.
I do not know you,
Thank you.
sir. So I hope that you're not like a red shirt that is gonna, you know, just perish. You know?
Every breath counts now, folks. We gotta limit exertion, sleep as much as we can.
20 hours. Oh my god.
After thin the air pulled it into the tanks, we're at 68% of ship normal O2.
68. At that level, you're talking memory loss, irrational behavior, depression, dizziness.
Better dizzy than dead.
Yeah, but if you get irrational enough, would you not maybe do something that would make you dead?
You're her.
Who is her? New Caprica?
God damn it.
You shouldn't even be in there.
Yeah.
You're gonna make it worse.
I would, at least she's actually looking. Okay, no, I take it back. She immediately stopped looking where she was going. Can someone else not hold the vent up while you look? Is she dead?
Look at her pliers.
What?
The insulating grip has been stripped off. Who did this?
Wait, how?
Those were mine. I was the one who was supposed to get killed.
Unless you were the one that did it. I mean, you didn't notice bare metal?
What are you saying?
Guys, we're using up air.
How could anyone have stripped it that quickly, though?
It was an accident!
Yeah.
What are we gonna do with her?
I mean,
Jettison her.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, what else can you do? It's been 4 hours, damn. I don't know that I could just fall asleep, even if I was trying. Be so stressed. This doesn't seem healthy. I just feel bad for him because, like, I can't imagine. It must be so painful still. I know that, like, that can be an incredibly painful thing.
I tried so hard. You did great. You did great. You saved so many of them. Okay?
I'm sorry. You can think of more names and we can write more lists.
Of course we can. course we can. We will. Okay.
I'm curious how they met in the first place. The keys.
Brooks? Hey.
What's wrong? Something's wrong. Hey, wake up.
Oh, did he take her, or did he take his stuff?
Lethal dose. That's it. Wait. He might have killed himself. We don't know.
Do you want to take a chance?
We don't know. We don't know.
It's okay. I understand. It's okay.
Why would they assume it was her, though?
It's okay.
You know, it's just, there's a lot of assumptions going on in here, and like, yeah. Don't want to see it. Love it, love it. Happy that y'all are doing this, but no, thank you for
It's making me lightheaded.
viewing. I'm still curious about how this started. Like, I think it's cute. Okay, we do not have time for this, to be fair.
I have someone now.
Oh.
Good. You deserve it. You always did.
Sure, but also, can we like try to get home? Can we try to get home? Why do people always do this in like dire situations? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not in that.
I was happy you guys got together. Been making book on it since forever. It took you long enough.
Yeah, well. Who's got this? Was Fire about doing the right thing?
Why is this guy acting so weird?
You don't see a lot of that.
No. No, you don't.
I guess it's because they can get you so killed. Oh, fuck me. I'm sorry. I didn't...
Okay. Let's keep looking.
I'm sus of him. Maybe unwarranted, but like, I feel like he's acting weird.
If they're in the system, they'll come running. Maybe 10 hours.
Y'all don't have 10 hours, do you?
Hey, Finn. Finn! Ezrin! Wake up, we jumped. We're almost home.
Oh my...
Ezrin? What? God.
Who the... what happened?
You stripped the pliers.
I didn't think he'd hand them to her, but it didn't make a difference.
You injected Brooks with my morpha.
He started to wake up when I took him and I put it back, but you trusted me.
No, you killed them all.
We needed the air.
No, God, what?
Felix, I picked you over my own kind, over my own model. I protected you from something you never could have done, but you were thinking all along.
No. I couldn't. I wouldn't. No one could.
You have to see what the world is really like. You gave me the names, Felix. The rest was easy. Kill everyone on this list.
What? Human... Why?
I saw them. I know I saw them. They can't be. I saw Jenkins.
Why did she kill them, though?
Pembroke.
Just because he cared about them.
I saved a few. So you could make yourself not know about the rest.
I saw.
I don't understand.
I'm not a monster. I didn't want to do it. I did it when the probabilities dictated it. You kill when you're in a war. You kill when you have to. You kill the ones your enemy values. It's basic. You should know that.
I trusted you.
That's really fucked up.
Could I have guessed?
But nobody forced you to play both sides.
I remember that. To be fair, he didn't No, he was doing it, really.
Don't worry.
I know about your secret. I know what you did.
What did he say? I still didn't hear it. Fucking. I'll go back and watch it afterwards. Yeah, he killed her. Obviously, that was self-preservation, really. Okay, so that's why he's covered in blood in the beginning. Kind of gross. I would probably wipe my hands first, you know, but like, I don't know. Maybe in that situation, like, what does it fucking matter? I was hoping that he would like shove it back under her hand and like see if he could figure out how to get back, although probably not, right? Don't do it, Gata. That looks like they got found. Or he got found, I guess.
Raptor 718. Raptor 718, do you copy?
Oh, did they find him?
Galactica, come in.
Galactica!
You're nowhere near the fleet, baby, but you're good.
Okay. Well. Good is relative in this situation. He's alive. I feel bad that I was sus of his man. I think the actor just kind of played it very stoic and like it wasn't coming across as genuine that he was looking for him to me.
I need to speak to the Admiral directly.
Well,
Why would that be?
yeah.
Because you're a Cylon, sir.
Ooh. I forgot about that, honestly. Like,
Why would you set up a meeting with him of all people?
I shouldn't have said anything for that.
What are
Gaius?
you doing?
Look.
So you can talk to Gaius?
You found me and you saved me, so I'll protect you. But if this doesn't work out, and if I'm wrong, you have a bright future, Lewis.
What are you talking about if what doesn't work?
Keep your head down.
What is he doing? I'm very confused.
Felix, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I would love to know as well. Is that the end? You know, I'm just a little bit confused about exactly what Gaius whispered. Because, like, I know that I don't think, maybe I'm remembering wrong, maybe I didn't go back and listen. I don't think we heard what he had said prior to this, so yeah. This was a really interesting series of webisodes. I feel like Gata must have some bigger part in the second half of season 4 that this is sort of setting up. I was super wrong. As usual, you guys know, I'm wrong way more than I'm right. But I was way wrong about what these webisodes were going to be about. But it's called The Face of the Enemy. Okay, so so something that I am confused about because I don't think was covered. I mean, it wasn't covered in this webisode series, but I guess it doesn't really matter. But I would be interested in knowing is how Felix and this Sharon started in the first place. I guess it's supposed to not matter because we're seeing it from his perspective, right? And then we sort of see it from her perspective at the end. So we're supposed to believe that his perspective is very colored by his perception of the world, like all of our perspective is, right? Like the way that I watch this episode and the way that somebody else watches this episode is going to be very different because of our lived experience and our ideas about the world and our individual moralities and, you know, how we think and feel about different things, right? It doesn't mean that I'm watching it right or that I'm watching it wrong versus somebody else. It's just, it's going to be different. So I think that the point, sorry, to backtrack, I think that the point of the episode and of showing it in the way that they did was that Gaeta's experience is colored by his hope, as Sharon put it, about the way that people are and the way that the quote-unquote enemy is in this situation, right? So is humanity, or Gaeta as a signifier sort of humanity in this situation, being naive because they're viewing their interactions with the Cylons through this lens of hope that the Cylons have the same sort of ideals and morality as the humans, when that might not be the case? Does that make sense, right? So I think that Gaeta's issue with Ty, obviously, and with Sharon, and I think why I think, again, been wrong many times, but I think he might be going to see Gaius, is because he's realizing that, I don't know who he's going to see actually, might not be Gaius, but I think he's realizing that difference, right? And honestly, like, I don't think it's like a human versus Cylon difference, although it might be, I might be wrong, but I think that like each individual human, like all of us on the planet, also have our own individual moralities and ideas about morality and life, and just where we might disagree. Like like I'm sitting here listening to what Sharon is saying in this episode, like that's really fucked up because of, you know, my sense of morality and my ideas about what is and isn't okay. Obviously Gaeta is kind of feeling the same way. So it's interesting because somebody else might watch the same thing. And I've seen this a lot with Battlestar in particular in the comments. You know, like my morality is different than your morality is different than somebody else's morality, right? So just because I'm like, oh, that's really fucked up, like somebody else might not think it's as fucked up, or they might just see it differently, which I think is what's so fascinating about art and humanity and just all these ideas. And like, again, like neither of us is right or wrong. It's just our own individual ideas of the world. Yeah. So I think that like it's hard for me to try to understand the logic of what Sharon is saying, because I feel like what she's saying and what she's doing are kind of different as well. Like she was very callous about what she did, and in this episode even, like she killed all those people and she was like, I just did it because like logically we needed the oxygen and I chose you because I don't know, like I guess she just figured he would be the easiest one to convince and to talk to and to manipulate, maybe, because it doesn't seem like she saved him because she cared about him. She's like, I chose you, you know, like not because of like, I love you, I care about you, I have these deep-seated feelings for you, but I think just because like there's a history there. And I just like that I sort of understand, because like that is logical, I guess, in a way. Like she's trying to conserve the oxygen that they do have. Obviously, the more people taking up oxygen, the less oxygen left for all the people using it. However, I'm confused because why would she not just jettison those bodies too? Aren't they going to leak methane and whatever she said and fuck up the oxygen? Excuse me, for the two of them. So I guess she couldn't do that without Gaeta knowing, right? So she was trying to kill them discreetly until the end, when she just was like, oh, I'm just gonna slit their throats in their sleep, which is what I assume she did. So sorry, I know that my brain is going all over the place, but what I'm trying to say is, like, I understand to an extent her logic there. What I don't understand is her logic when she's talking about like being on New Caprica. She's like, you know, you kill, which again, I guess I understand what she's saying, the exact words. Like, I understand she's like, you know, you kill the people that are opposite you in a war. Like, that's who you're fighting. And you kill the people close to them because then that keeps them in line. And, like, you know, obviously, like, you're doing these things from a strategic place. What I don't understand is just, why get close to Gaeta, get him to write out a list of people in the prison that he knows, and then kill those people, but tell him that they're not dead. Or, like, some of them aren't dead, and that you tried to help. Like, I get it from the perspective of killing the people close to the person, right? But usually if you kill the people close to a person in a situation, you're doing it as a display of dominance, or like a display of like, stay in line because this is what I'm capable of. However, she was doing it behind his back while lying about it. So I'm really not fully understanding the motive of that, unless it was just like to deprive him of hope. Yeah, maybe it's super obvious and I'm just being dumb and my brain is just not processing something that it should very easily process right now. But I just am struggling to understand that aspect of it. Because, like, if she had, like, gotten close to him to get the list of the names, to then use that list to control him, that would make more sense to me. But to, like, do it behind his back, lie to him about it, have sex with him, like, to what end? Because you're not really manipulating him. You don't really have anything that you didn't already have, you know? Unless it was some ploy to, like, that just never got to play out fully because of what happened with the Galactica and them finally coming back to New Caprica and helping and stuff, right? Because otherwise I'm just not sure what, like, the end game motivation of that would be. Yeah. Obviously, this mini-series, or I feel this mini-series, was to show us, excuse me, what caused Gaeta to get to whatever point he gets to in the next episode that causes whatever chain of events that he's going to create based off the end to happen. Now, I think that these webisodes are really interesting to sort of see where Gaeta is coming from, because obviously a switch flipped. However, I don't know. I'll have to see the next episode to see, like, how necessary these episodes were, these webisodes were, because I feel like Gaeta already kind of was, like, pretty anti-Cylon. And, like, I don't really know that again, I'll have to see what happens next. But as it stands, like, I'm not sure what this gives us. Except for, like, we got to hear what Gaius whispered to him, which I could have just missed before again. So, I don't know. I like that in this episode we had some bi-representation. Of course, like, I'm not gonna, I guess I am kind of labeling him with that, but I don't know what Gaeta's sexuality is, obviously, but he's been shown to be with Sharon and now Walter Lewis, whatever his name is. So, yeah. You know, we love some bi-representation up in here. So that's really nice, especially because this was a bit older of a show. So obviously not that old, but older in terms of showing something like that on TV. Although I guess this was also a webisode, so it wasn't on TV. So I'm curious if, like, how they're going to portray their relationship once we're back into, like, what would have been on mainstream TV, I guess. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I have a ton to say about this. It was interesting. I like getting this insight into Gaeta, even if I don't know that it's strictly speaking necessary. Again, I can't really make that call until I see what comes after. But I do like seeing this insight into Gaeta. Like, we haven't really seen anything from him in a bit, and what we have seen from him lately, I've not loved. So I'm glad to be able to see, like, a storyline that's following Gaeta that I'm interested in and that I'm curious about, because I feel like since New Caprica, Gaeta's made some questionable choices and just done some things that maybe make me slightly less of a Gaeta fan. So it's nice to be able to see his perspective on a few things, to see him, you know, go through something else, and to see how he comes out of it. And maybe he's right, you know, maybe we can't trust the Cylons. Maybe there's something more going on that we don't know about. It does seem like, based off of, like, the bits of the ship and stuff that we saw in these webisodes, that stuff is getting, like, technology's upgrading, right? So, while I do like the idea of humanity and Cylons being allies, obviously, at the end of the day, I want humanity to survive, because I'm invested in quite a few of the humans, you know, and, you know, am human myself. So, yeah, I don't know. I liked it. I'm reserving judgment fully until the next episode. But I did like it. I enjoyed it. I also think it's interesting because something that I think this series of webisodes did quite well is they make you take the perspective of Gaeta, right? Because we don't really know what's going on. And we know that Sharon's in the past, most of them, have been pretty trustworthy. And then we're seeing the flashbacks from Gaeta's perspective. We know that he has a history with her. She helped him, we think. And so when these sort of questionable things are happening, we're like, hey, you're quick to point a finger, you know? Like, can we not talk it out? Can we not, like, figure out what's going on? But, yeah. So I like that aspect of it, too. I like that we're sort of forced to take the perspective of Gaeta and to see it from his same sort of hopeful perspective. And then it kind of hits you in the face even more then, right? Because you're forced to take that perspective and then you're betrayed, you know? So I think that was really interesting. I am curious as to where they're going to go. I do feel bad now, in hindsight, for being so sus of Gaeta's man, because is it just me, you guys? Because sometimes I just read things wrong, and obviously I just read him wrong in this situation. But when they were looking, him and what is her name? I can't remember her name. But when they were looking for them on the search and rescue mission, I was just like, it really did not seem like he actually gave a shit. And I'm not, like, I don't need the man to be crying or to, like, be freaking out, but, like, it was very, like, almost robotic, the way that he was acting. And so I was, like, getting kind of sus. I was like, is he gonna go out and, like, kill them? Like, I don't understand. But I clearly just read it way wrong. But let me know if you guys read that way wrong too, or if it's just my brain being confused today. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking because I have rambled far too long for 10 webisodes. As I said, let me know if that was the end. I feel like it seemed like that would be like a good cliffhanger ending to the webisodes leading into the next episode. But you guys can let me know if any are missing. I think it's good. I mean, at least on the like scrub through too, like when I was scrubbing through it, it said 10 at the end. So from what I understand, there's 10 webisodes. So I think I got them all, but you guys can let me know. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want, you can like, comment, and subscribe if you aren't already, because it really helps me out. And yeah, I hope to see you guys next week. Oh wait, sorry. You can watch the next episode right now over on Patreon if you're watching this on YouTube, as well as my entire full-length reaction to this webisode and every single thing that's come before it in Battlestar Galactica. All the things. That is over there as well. And that's in the description down below. My Patreon is. So yeah, hope to see you guys over there. I chat a lot more over there because YouTube cannot be trusted with spoilers. So yeah. Anyway, I'm leaving. I'm done. I'm sorry. Go get a coffee. Go get a snack. I'm gonna let you go. Until next time. Bye, guys.